It doesn't get any more artsy.
It's very much an art film.
Than black and white.
Absolutely.
Foreign language film.
Absolutely.
So I'll be honest, so I just got back from New York yesterday. We did a Q&A with him.
Yeah.
And there was a moderator. Wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And so, but he brought it up and he said, like, you're just asking for it, for people not to watch this movie because
it's a fair question.
Yeah. It's because he goes, well, first of all, black and white, foreign language, and not to be rude, because he even said this because it's their event, Netflix.
Yeah.
Like that, because, he's like, first of all, this should be seen on the big screen.
Definitely.
And it will be on the big screen, so just check your local listings if you want to see it. But he's like, people are going to watch it on their computers.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to watch it on their TVs.
Yeah.
Because God forbid they're going to watch it on the airplane screen
or their phone or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just the world we live in.
You and I both got to see it on screens, though, and I think that's definitely the way to see this film if you can. See it.
Yeah. So basically the story is, I mean, it's a fly on the wall. That's what I call it. It's a fly on the wall observation of this Mexican family.
Middle class, solidly middle class. He's a professor. She's a biochemist.
I would say a little bit higher than middle class.
Upper middle.
Yeah, I mean, because they've got, I would say they got a gate.
Yeah, and they've got indigenous servants that work.
Multiple cars, like, for something like in 1970s Mexico, like, it's probably a little bit better than the average bear.
Yeah. That's true.
So, but it follows this housekeeper, and it's, I mean, it's kind of, I don't even know if there's really like a plot. Well, there's a plot.
It's definitely a trajectory.
It's a day in the life of kind of thing. But I mean, I will say she gets pregnant.
Yeah.
And then she's dealing with that.
Yeah.
But she's dealing with a lot more than that.
Well, the family's going through a really tough time too.
Family's breaking up.
Yeah.
Kids are being crazy people.
Yep.
Trying to think, her boyfriend ditches out.
Yep.
Not to spoil all of this.
Right. Things don't go well. It's a very demanding movie in terms of your emotions.
But I would say there's not really so much of a story arc. There is, and then there isn't. It's just not traditional.
You called it a day in the life. It's really more a year in the life. It's a long story.
Definitely 9 months.
Told right. Told kind of slowly, told kind of deliberately, and like I said, it's very demanding on your emotions. There's a couple of really tough moments.
Oh God.
Really tough moments. It's also got some of the best, most daring cinematography I've seen all year.
Which is Alfonso.
Absolutely.
Which is funny because he usually doesn't do it. He usually has his friend do it, and his friend had a scheduling conflict, and he goes, I'll try it.
Well, it's some of the most gorgeous shot making I've seen all year long.
Yeah, and
really,
and a lot of long. Speaking of Outlaw King with the opening shot, a lot of long shots,
a lot of long takes, a lot of dolly work that just seems impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really beautifully shot.
Great sound design. The acting. This is and I apologize for not remember her name because she was at the Q&A as well. Never acted in a day.
Oh, the woman who plays Cleo,
yeah. She's never acted.
Yeah.
Maybe like in just little stuff, but never never a feature film.
Never as a star.
Yeah. Exactly. And she's fantastic. I'll say there's a shot in an ocean. I don't want to ruin anything.
That's the dolly shot I was talking about. I can't believe.
I was like this, oh no.
I don't know how they pulled it off.
It's Alfonso.
This
is the guy who, when he was going to make Gravity, they created something so they could actually do it.
Yeah.
And before they created that device, they were actually just going to take Sandra Bullock up into a plane and keep dropping her.
Right.
They call it the vomit rocket.
Exactly.
Something like that.
The vomit comet.
Vomit comet, that's it.
Yeah.
And they were just going to make her throw up all day. Like that. And he goes, we figured out something else.
Yeah, we got something else. There is actually a really cool sort of callback to Gravity in this film.
Yes,
I don't want to say more, but it's really... I think it's... I mean, we should just jump in terms of what we think, because otherwise we'll ruin the story. But I think it's a quiet movie. I think it's a very thoughtful movie.
Definitely quiet.
It's indulgent a little bit, you know, as art films can be. But I was rapt the entire time. He had me.
Yeah.
From the first shot to the last.
We were laughing.
He had me.
Because, this is such a serious film. Like, there's a lot going on. And they gave us these bags of candy. And we're all sitting there, like, rattling candy, like...
Yeah. Well, I had a box of peanut M&Ms that I stopped eating real early on because
I'm not
just
joking.
felt wrong.
I was crinkling, and I really just slowly put it down, and I didn't touch it for like an hour and a half.
I did the same thing.
But no, like the acting's great, the visuals are stunning.
Yeah.
What you don't know is that this is all based on his memory.
Yeah, you told me that. I didn't know that going in.
This is his childhood.
Yeah.
It was a caretaker of his.
Yeah.
So it's a autobiography kind of thing. But he said, is it all correct? No, because I don't remember everything since I was a little kid.
Of course.
But they said that they spent so much time recreating his childhood house that's what he lived in.
Wow.
So
I think it's demanding, but I think it's gorgeous.
For the effort they put into it, for everything, for the production value, I'm at probably, I don't know. I was going to say 4. Maybe 3.5. Like I kind of go back and forth because
Yeah.
it's a tad long. I'll give it that. It's a little. It's like 2:10.
Directors always try to have these personal statement movies.
Yeah.
Refn, after the success of Drive, did Only God Forgives, and he blew it.
That's true.
He blew it. And this is what Alfonso did after the success of Gravity. And I think it works. I think it's a personal statement that I really found compelling. I'm at 4.
Oh, man, look at you.
Yep.
Maybe you can talk me in one day.
Well, I don't know. I think it's going to win foreign film. I really do.
It could. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
4 stars over here.
Yeah.
3.5 over here for right now.
Yep.
There you have it for
Right
Roma.
now.
We'll see.
See you next week.
So yeah, that'll do it for this episode of it. Big Movie Mouth Off Netflix edition.
There's probably going to be more Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that'll do it for this week, and we will be back next week with more reviews and actually tons of interviews.
Tons of interviews.
God, I've been busy.
Jimmy's been on the road.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.